Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got a Vinted haul. So let's get cracking. Hello, y'all okay? I'm doing really well. I have had to gather these things because some of them I've already started using, because I couldn't resist. I wanted to see what it looked like. Now, what Vinted, for those of you that don't know, is like an online charity shop or thrift store, but instead of it being, I find, like eBay, where there's quite a lot of resellers on there, I find that a lot of people are just selling off their old stuff. You know, they genuinely have just got this stuff lying around and decided they don't need it anymore. Or they've changed the decor or whatever else, or grown out of clothes. And so what they do is they just list up their stuff. So I find that you get some right bargains on there. Really can get some right bargains. And I'm all for a bargain, you know. I absolutely love getting a bargain. So I have been looking for things that I needed for my home. And I would rather buy them on Vinted. One, because I'd rather my money go to an individual person. Two, I'd rather, you know, these things not go into landfill. So you feel like you're giving them a whole another life, you know, the objects or things that you buy. And three, I get some bargains. So I get them at a much reduced price from what I would have to pay if I went out and bought them new. So I have been collecting this group of stuff together to show you, and I'm very excited about showing you, in part so that I can then actually start using these items and not have to worry about it. Although one of them, I'm not sure if I've actually shown you it before. I gathered together everything I thought I hadn't shown you, and then I thought, have I shown this one thing? Anyway, I'll show you him, and you can tell me if you recognise one of them and you've seen it before. All right, so I know I haven't shown you this one before. So this is an IKEA rug. All right, now I originally bought this because when you walk into my flat, there's a little narrow bit that goes past the bathroom into the kitchen, and I thought this would be perfect. But not thinking, I didn't measure the width of that space. And as soon as I got this, I realised there ain't no way this is ever going to fit there. It's way too wide to go in that space. But it looks perfect under my window here. It really does look perfect. So it's, like I say, an IKEA rug. And it's also got the felt stuff on the back, which makes it feel really cushiony. I mean, it's going over carpet, so I don't actually need that. But this were £15 for this thing, as opposed to it's £20 new in the shop. But the thing with IKEA is, when you buy things, it's quite a lot of postage, whereas buying this on Vinted, a lot less postage. So so I got it with the felt stuff that you don't get with just the rug for £20 on IKEA. And it is like new, it really is. I absolutely love it. It's sort of a taupey colour and green squares all over it. I love geometrics to go with florals and things. So yeah, I got this. I love it. Absolutely love it. So when I finish filming, I'm going to put it down. That's going to be its permanent place there. I did know when I put it down in the first instance, I'm going to have to take that back up to show everybody that. But yeah. Right, next up, I've bought a couple of duvet covers recently. And for this bed, and genuinely this is the only one I like to go with this room. All the other ones clashed unbelievably badly with the room. Two of them, I'd bought two other ones, one of which, because it was brand new, I just re-donated it. I bought it on Vinted, but I just donated it because it just completely clashed. So it just went straight to the charity shop, right? I just donated it. So I thought it ain't never going to go. So because I'd had a slight wobble about what would go in this room, I thought if I can get another one of these, that'll be perfect. And then I'll just change in the same duvet cover out all the way. I'm looking on one night and up pops this, which is exactly the same one, except this is in king size. Now, I only have a single bed. You probably noticed this thing behind me. But I have got a sewing machine. So this were originally £70, but I think I paid about £20 with postage. So I'm just going to cut this down to size. I'm going to measure it off the one that's here already. Because like I say, it's identical apart from this is the king size one and my original one's the single one. The good thing is as well, that means I get 2 pillowcases. So I don't just get 1 pillowcase in this, which you get in the single one. But also it'll leave me with quite a bit of fabric left over, which I'm going to use in my kitchen. I wanted to make a wee little curtain to go at the side of my cooker where the bin is, just to hide the bin. I'm just going to put it on a wire, and I'm probably going to use this fabric in there. So it's going to leave me with some really pretty fabric left. I mean, if I wanted to, I could turn what fabric's left into more pillowcases and things, but I don't think I need any more pillowcases. But I'm super excited to have got it. Like I say, because I'd had a wobble having bought a couple of ones that really didn't match. I thought I could basically put anything in here and it'd match, but apparently not. There are some duvet covers that really don't match. So, yeah, because it's very clashy in here of all patterns and colours. But the duvet covers that I'd previously bought, I don't like. So anyway, that's that. Now this were about out and out bargain. This were £3. Now, I've got a grey bed. So the bed base, the bit at the bottom is grey and the headboard's grey. I've got some fabric that I'm going to use to cover the headboard. I've just been busy painting my kitchen at the moment, so I haven't had time for it. But I have got the fabric. Just need to get my sewing machine out. When I get my sewing machine out, to resize this to make this into a single, I'm also going to sew the headboard cover because it just needs sewing down the side, pulling over and then stapling underneath. But that leaves me with the bed base that's grey. So I thought, you know what, this is all very granny chic, right? It might not be chic, but it's very granny. I will go for a base frill. You know what we used to have back in the day? I don't know if you ever had these, right? But it's like a frill that goes under your mattress. So the piece of fabric just goes under your mattress and then the frill covers the box on the box divan. Okay, so I saw this pinky colour and I thought this'll go perfect. And like I say, it was £3. £3 is all it was. So I'm dead excited to get this put on. I'm going to do that this afternoon. So it's new. And it's, look at it, it's just, like I say, the frill for a bed base. It's not a valance sheet, it's just a valance, a base valance, which is exactly what I wanted. I didn't really want valance sheets. I just wanted the one that just goes over the actual box underneath your mattress. So that's it. I'm really excited to put it on because I'm desperately trying to cover as much grey in this flat as I can. So fabulous. £3 for it. I mean, it's sort of vintage, innit? But I'm very happy about it. Really, really happy. The fabric I'm using to cover my headboard is green gingham that I bought at a charity shop in like in a little it were a single duvet cover. I've got yards of it, honestly. But I'm going to use that to cover my headboard anyway. So it's not going to match, but it's going to go with all the rest of the madness in this room. So very happy with that one. Super excited to get it put on. I'm really excited to unpackage it, in all honesty. And then I bought this. Now, I did think this were bigger when I originally bought it. But yeah, I'm not mad about it. Look at it. How fabulous is this? It's an Oliver Bonus, right, whatever that company is, whatever that shop is, and it's a little jug. So your milk goes in there or whatever it is, and then it comes out of its mouth. That's not what I want it for. I want to put it up there because I've got 4 things up there currently, and I prefer things to be in 5s. Odd numbers, 3 would be fine, or 5. So it's going to go up there, and I absolutely love it. Is it a leopard or a cheetah? I can never tell. Okay, but it's, yeah, I absolutely loved it. This were about £12, I think, this. Quite pricey, but not compared to what you would pay if you went out to try and buy it new. And the lady were really nice, you know. She saved it for me for a day until I got paid. And then I bought it. So I was absolutely over the moon with it. She were also selling a salt and pepper shaker, but I didn't need those. So, because I've got, like, bird salt and pepper shakers, so which I love. I've also got flour ones that are my everyday ones, so I really didn't need those, but I loved the jug. Absolutely loved it, and it looks beautiful up there. Like I say, I went round my flat gathering all these up so I could show you them. So I'm dead excited to put them in place and just be able to leave them, you know. So there's that. Sit there, little whatever you are, big cat, a little big cat. You see what I mean? Right, I got a couple of bits from charity shops as well that I thought I'll just throw in with these because why not? But I've got some more stuff from Vinted, okay. So I bought this roll of wallpaper. It's not the most exciting wallpaper, but it were also only $1.99. Now, what I wanted for is I've got 2 boxes up there that I bought on Vinted. And they're IKEA ones. It took some assembling of them. Are they called the Eket boxes or something like that? And I'm going to buy the glass doors for them so that they're enclosed. But because they're in this sort of blue colour, they're quite dark when you look into them. So I wanted something to put on the back of them that were brighter, that wasn't just like white paper. So I thought, oh, this will be perfect. I'll get this. And then I'm just going to cut 2 squares and paste it in place on the back of their boxes so that it's nice and bright at the back so that you can see everything that's in the boxes, all my little ornamenty things, which I'm enclosing in those boxes. So, and I thought for $1.99, I got it from Age UK. I thought $1.99, that's perfect because I have got this turquoisey colour in my flat, you know. Well, on my bed even. So I thought this will be lovely. And because the boxes are sort of a turquoisey colour as well, I thought it'd go really well. So I'm very happy about it. Let's have a look. Let's open it and just see what it's actually like. Oh, it's actually really pretty. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. If I could wallpaper, I'd actually really like that, but I can't. But it's going to look really pretty where I want it for, you know. It's just going to be a bit of something to lighten up the back of those. But it's also going to add in a bit extra pattern and colour. Like it needs it in here. I also bought these frames. Now, I could have got several of these ones. The little pink one. The Fiskbo ones from IKEA. This were $1.79. I couldn't stand out. That one were $1.79. And I got 2 of these ones. These were only $1.99. Also from Age UK. I couldn't understand it. But I've got a piece of artwork that I want to frame that size for. So I thought, oh, well, it'll go in there. And I've got several pieces of artwork that will go into these. Namely, I bought a kingfisher picture from a charity shop, which I've got up there. And the problem is, the background of it, the mount that goes around the original artwork has yellowed and the frame hasn't. So the frame's very white and makes the mount look really yellow. So I want to swap it out and put that picture in this, because then it won't matter that the mount bit's yellowed. And this also, the colour of this matches the print. So I'm going to swap that out this afternoon and get that put up. I think that's going to look really nice. And I've got loads of other artwork that can go into one of the others. So those are my charity shop bits. And then this is one I'm not sure whether I've ever shown you it. Maybe I have. I've got other things anyway that I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if I ever showed you this. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So it's by Eleanor Bomer. And it's a throw. I've got it, like, it goes on my sofa. It's got eyes all over it. Look at it. Look at it. It's looking at you. Okay. So, yeah, it's got eyes. Oh, I've got it upside down. Hang on. Turn it that way, Kim. So, it's got eyes in flowers and things all over it. It's so jazzy. So pretty. I paid £20 for this. As soon as I seen it on the thing, I bought it. I didn't even, like, negotiate with a woman. I thought, that's going to be gone within seconds, that. So, I bought it straight away. I absolutely love it. I really, really love it. I just love all the eyes on it. I just think it's just such fun. And all the colours as well are so pretty. I just love it. This is one of my favourite things I've bought. It really is. So that's going on my sofa. So yeah, it's quite a big throw as well. So it covers quite a lot of my sofa, because my sofa is in reality grey. But I've got throws all over it so that it completely covers it. You can't tell that it's grey underneath it because there's all colour and pattern on there now. Not loads of cushions. It's got 5 cushions on it, but yeah, there's not loads of cushions on it. I wanted people to actually be able to sit down on it, but I also wanted to cover it with colour and pattern. So yeah, got that one. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then I seen this print go up. Now this print I actually wanted. I nearly bought it new off Eleanor Bomer. It's the same woman that designed that throw. I had this in the basket of her website and I was gonna buy it. I also nearly bought it in a tea towel. Okay. But then lo and behold, it pops up on Vinted for £10 frames and we're in. Like a rat up a drain pipe. I had that bought in no time. I absolutely love it. It goes with all my random nonsense. If you see what I mean, right? So these all kind of go together, but not, if you see what I mean. They're clashy, but also they're on a theme. So all the things sort of slightly go together. I love it. Absolutely love it. When it came, it still had the plastic over this frame. So I don't think she'd realised there were 2 sides to the plastic on this IKEA frame. So this is going over there on the wall. Oops. This is going over there on the wall there. So, yeah, I'm very excited about it. I've also bought another frame off Vinted, but it hasn't arrived yet. Well, it has. It's waiting at the post office. And then this popped up, and I just loved it. And I didn't know what it was. But I thought that will go lovely with me other, that print that I've just shown you, the framed one. This, £2 it cost me. It's originally, it were from TK Maxx and it says £24 reduced to £9.99. Right, and it's got the mount on it as well, so it just needs a frame round it. And then I'm looking on Eleanor Bomer's website and I realised this piece of artwork, for all it doesn't say it on it, is actually another one of her prints. So I've bought this print would have literally cost me £25 if I'd just bought it this size new, but with the mount anyway. But because I bought it on Vinted, not knowing, I don't think the lady who listed it or the man who listed it knew what it were either. I've ended up getting it for £2 plus postage, so it were about a £5, you know what I mean? But I mean, honestly, what a bargain. And the fact that they're both by the same person, they kind of go together. Can you see that without light shining on it? They kind of go together as well. And I love little sayings like this because really, I'm thinking about bonbons. My little granddaughter when I see stuff like this. I love you more than all the stars. I've got another one over there that says, "You're amazing," that's next to her photographs. That's also by Eleanor Bomer. So yeah, I was ecstatic when I realised that this were only like £2 and what it was. I just thought it were a nice piece of artwork. I didn't realise that it were by the same person. So yeah, very, very happy to have got that at the price. And then I just thought I'd show you these because these are another artist that I really like, and I forget the woman's name now. Hang on a minute, let me look it up. I know the name of the artwork, but hang on. Right, okay, so these are Neighbourhood Threat, and I did know that bit, The Neighbourhood Threat by, and the name that I couldn't remember was Holly Ramsey. So I bought these new, I didn't buy these off Vinted. I bought them off the website, but I just loved them, and I thought they'd go with all my other artwork, so I just need frames for these. I don't know that these are going to go in those turquoisey frames, but yeah, I just loved them. I'm showing you with these because I'm getting frames for them as well, so I don't know why I'm showing you with these, but I wanted to show you them anyway. So these were like £15 each, these prints, but I absolutely loved them. Look at the colours. I love the cat with the flowers. It's so vibrant and crazy. And then I got this one because obviously it's got more big cats on it and things. I just thought it were amazing. So yeah, these are not by the same person. These are Holly Ramsey, The Neighbourhood Threat. So I absolutely loved them. So I can't wait to get those sort of framed up, and they'll probably end up in the kitchen. Just because I'm running out of wall space in here, in reality, I am running out of wall space. So Yeah, but I am having such a nice time shopping on Vinted and in the charity shops. Once I've finished filming today, I'm going to have a little walk along because I know that the charity shops were near to where I am are open on a Sunday, or at least 2 of them are. So I'm going to have a little pop along there and see if there's anything else in. They do tend to get quite a lot of nice frames in there, so it's keeping me going in frames. So yeah. But anyway, those are all my things from Vinted, a little bit of charity shop, and also from the neighbourhood threat. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!